Hey guys, Tony Vanoski here from the local Miami, here in Anytown, USA. Here today to demonstrate what it feels like to be a defenseless child or dog trapped in a hot car. Yeah, it hasn't even been, what, 3 or 4 minutes, and I already had to go buy a bag of ice so that it cools the thermometer down, because it was off the charts already, and wouldn't really give as much wouldn't have as big an effect if it was already 120 degrees in the car on the thermometer. So we had to buy a bag of ice to make it more telling how hot it really gets in a car. Alright, so we are now in the car. It is roughly 89, 90 degrees where we're at right now. In the car, it is about 80. So we're going to check back in a few minutes and see where the temperature is. I mean, I don't know if you can already tell. I'm already starting to sweat. I already got, I mean, you just see the hair slick down on my arms because I'm already that warm. So we're gonna check back. We'll say 5 minutes and see how the temperature is. Alright, well then I guess it was literally 2 minutes. Alright, so I know I said we were going to check back in 5 minutes, but it has been 2 minutes and it's already at 100 degrees in the car. Again, you know, the car is not on, has not been on. In 2 minutes, almost 20 degrees, almost a 20-degree jump in the car. It's pretty warm. It's very warm in here, and you know, with each breath, you just breathe in hot air, and it almost makes you not want to actually breathe, because it doesn't feel like it's helping. And you know, I'm sure you can tell I'm already, you know, sweating really bad. I mean, my arms are completely sweating. I don't know if you can see how much it's actually sweating, but yeah, definitely it's warm. It's very warm. Very uncomfortable. So we'll check back in another few minutes and see where the temperature's at. Alright, so it's been another few minutes. 120 degrees. And we have not even been in this car for more than, what, 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes. It went from 80 to 120. Alright, so my camera apparently shut off. I'm going to assume it's because it overheated. It is a Nikon D5200, so maybe that's a safety feature I don't know about. But what I was saying is, in about 5.5 minutes, it went from 80 degrees to 120 degrees in this car. And that is probably the minimum amount of time when people go, "Oh, I'm just going to run in real quick. It'll only be a minute." That's how fast it gets hot in a parked car And this isn't even necessarily a particularly hot day. This is a fairly normal summer day in Florida. You know, obviously depending on where you're at, it could be worse, you know, especially Miami. But yeah, and it really, that's what it is. It's the battery overheating. So as you can see now, it's been roughly 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes. This is my shirt. I'm sweating really bad. It is very uncomfortable. I almost don't want to breathe because the air that I am breathing in is just, it's hot. It's very hot. It's like desert air hot. It just doesn't feel good breathing in. So that, I mean, again, and in 5 minutes, the temperature inside this car went from 80 to, it is over 120 now. But this just shows how important it is to not leave your kids or your animals in the car when you run into the store. I don't care how quick you think that trip is going to be. That quick trip could cost someone or an animal their life. So, as you can see, you know, my arms are sweating really bad. This is all sweat for me. It's very uncomfortable, and you know, the only thing that is appealing is I know that I can get out whenever I want. You know, a child that's strapped in a car seat or a dog, they can't. And particularly with dogs, you know, they don't sweat like us. So a baby has a better chance than a baby has a better chance than a dog of surviving in a hot car for a longer period of time, because dogs, since they don't sweat, all they can do is pant, and that's not enough, unfortunately, to counteract how hot it is in the car. And it's like 130 now. The thermometer actually doesn't show. It only went up to 120, so maybe that was an oversight on my part. I didn't realize it would get so hot so fast in a car. So it's been roughly 10 minutes, 11 minutes. I mean, you can see the amount of sweat. Yeah, I'm just very, very, very hot. I mean, you can see my shirt now is actually almost the same color all the way around because I'm sweating so much. This is not fun at all. Not fun. And I could only imagine what it would feel like to be you know, an animal, a dog, or a baby that can't open a door, you know, can't get out, and just how helpless that would feel. This would not be a very fun way to die at all. So I don't know how much you can tell, but I've been sweating so much, my fingers are actually pruny, like I've been in a pool. It's very uncomfortable. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels really, really weird, and not very comfortable at all. Wow. feel like I just jumped in a... Look, this was the original color of my shirt. Now it's dark blue. I mean, it literally, I feel like I just jumped in a pool. My pants are completely soaked. I mean, my arms, I feel my heartbeat. I mean, it feels like I did a really intense workout without the workout. And I don't feel great about myself because I was sitting in a car for 25 minutes in a hot car. It's not fun. I feel like I'm getting the onset symptoms of heat stroke. I mean, obviously not as severe, but if I was a child or a dog, in the 20 to 25 minutes I was just in the car, I would either be dead or very close to it. It was not fun. This is from me and my business, the local Miami. You know, we're very big animal advocates, specifically dogs, down in Miami. No-kill shelters and, you know, rescues. I'm begging you, don't ever leave your kids or your dog or your cat or any animal in your car, no matter how quick you think it's going to be. It's just simply not worth it. You know, going in and grabbing whatever from the store isn't worth losing your child or your dog over. You know, especially in the summer, leave your dogs at home when it's hot. When it's hot outside, don't bring your dogs on errands with you, because as we just showed, in 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, the inside temperature of that car went from 80 degrees to, what was it, 100? Did it go up to 120 that fast? It's not fun. I mean, you can see how drenched I am. I mean, it feels like I'm wearing like 3 or 4 times more clothes than I actually am because it's so heavy. So, yeah, not fun at all. My hands are pruning. I feel nauseated, tired, very tired.